Hey friends, welcome back. Applying for the Canadian student visa is quite a challenge. If done right, it could land you an approval within 15 days and not to mention save you from the hassles and headaches of reapplying. Here are some tips to help you avoid getting a rejection on your student visa application and ensure that you have a smooth ride ahead. Talking in context of the Canadian student visa, there are three main reasons why your student visa can get rejected. The first reason is that your intended program of study does not align with your past study or experience. And in order to rule out this reason, you need to answer three questions in your letter of explanation. First, how does your graduate study align with your past study or experience? Second, how will your graduate study help you in your career? And third, why did you choose to study that specific graduate program? If you answer these three questions clearly in your letter of explanation, then the visa officer should be convinced that your intended program of study does align with your past study or experience, and it shall not come up as a reason for your student visa rejection. By the way, if you're finding value out of this video, kindly press the like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps my videos reach more people and motivates me to keep making videos like this. The second reason for rejection is insufficient funds for your study. So the first tip here is to summarize your funds and expenses on the front page of your financial statement. The idea is to make the key information easily available for the visa officer so that they don't have to eyeball through all of your financial statements, convert the currencies and figure out whether or not you have sufficient funds for your study. In the summary, you need to show that you have more than enough funds available for your first year of tuition and living expenses. The second tip is that if you have multiple sponsors, attach their individual bank statements. Don't ask them to send money into a single bank account to show as proof of funds, as it is a well-known red flag. If your sponsor's bank statements show that a large sum of money was recently credited to their account, then your student visa will likely be rejected. Keep both of these points in mind to ensure that insufficient funds does not come up as a reason for your student visa rejection. And the third reason is student unlikely to return back to their home country. So in your letter of explanation, you need to clearly answer why you will return back to your home country after your graduate studies. In my case, I wrote that Bangalore, being the tech hub of India, is growing at a massive pace, creating a lot of job opportunities, which obviously is going to benefit me. So it's like the ideal place for me to be at after my graduate studies. Also, since my parents will be aging, I want to stay close to them. So these are the two main reasons why I'll return back to my home country, India, after my graduate studies. Another tip is that if you're currently staying abroad, then attach a copy of your visa along with your passport and clearly mention in your letter of explanation that you're legally staying in your current country of residence. Now here are some additional tips. First, always submit a letter of explanation. I know it's mentioned as an optional document, but it does answer some key questions about your profile and why you should be studying this specific graduate program. The reason I'm giving this tip is that one of my viewers submitted his student visa application without a letter of explanation, and he got his visa rejected within 15 days, after which he reached out to me and I suggested him to write a letter of explanation, and that is what he did. Once he applied with a letter of explanation, his student visa got approved. So always write a letter of explanation and submit it along with your student visa application. The last tip for today is that if you have traveled outside of your home country within the last 5 years, you just need to mention them in the student information form. You don't have to attach scans of visa or entry-exit stamps. That is all you should keep in mind to avoid rejections on your student visa. I've already made detailed videos on pretty much every step of the student visa application process. I'll link them all in the description below. That was all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you later.